Hey guys and gals, this is Olga with askyoursoul.org, and today I wanted to do a relationship spread for you. So if you're called to watch this video, hopefully it resonates with you and maybe this is a message that you really need to hear right now. And I think I'm just gonna do 8 cards, and there's a little bit of a longer version of the spread on my website. It's called Current Relationship Spread, and it's 10 cards. That's just in case if you guys want like a more personalized reading. Okay, so let's see. So the first card we're gonna do is how you feel in your current relationship. So it looks like you are, it's really funny because I keep pulling this card like over and over. Interesting. So it looks like maybe you are a little bit ambivalent in this relationship, and on the one hand you have your reasons to stay in it and reasons why you want to be with this person, but on the other hand you feel like maybe this might not be the best relationship for you necessarily for whatever reason. But it's also, I feel like the deeper meaning of this card is that this person is like really bringing out your shadows, and they're bringing up the side of you that you don't want to see or be or even acknowledge, and the side of you that you actually really don't like. But there's basically some kind of tension inside of you about this relationship. You're just not totally sure. Should I just keep going or should I leave? Because this is a lot of hard work and a lot of, I have to work on myself a lot to not lose my mind with this person, but at the same time, I want to be with them. Like, I really care about them. I want to be with them. So you're kind of ambivalent, and it's a pretty tough spot to be in a relationship for sure. And so let's see for card number 2, how this person or your significant other feels about you in this relationship, or just how they feel in general in this relationship. Okay, and so here we have Crown Chakra, and this card is basically your relationship with the divine. It's your connection to the divine. It's usually, I don't know, it looks kind of pinkish here, but it's actually supposed to be more purple, I think. And I think that in this context, it means that for your significant other, this relationship is really deep. It's a really deep connection, and it's a very unique relationship, and it's almost like, it gives me a sense of being a karmic relationship for you, for both of you, but especially for them. Like, they need this relationship in order to work out their own karma, and in order to become closer to the divine, in order to regain this connection and to understand that there's like a deeper meaning in the world than what they see on the surface. So to me, it seems like this relationship to them is also hard work, but it's a lot deeper than it may look on the surface. This is their way of connecting with the divine through your relationship, basically. And so let's now see what the two of you create together. So this is basically the energy around your relationship. Wow, look at that. That's really cool. So this is, the two of you create this really deep, meaningful connection that's probably unlike anything else that you've had with other people. But, the funny thing is, like, the universe, as beautiful as it is and as beautiful as this card looks, it contains everything. It contains the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. And I feel like so does your relationship. So it's basically a lot of hard work, and there's just this deep connection. I'm sensing like this really deep connection with the two of you, but it looks more like you are the one struggling with that more than the other person. Because for you, you're always forced to work on yourself and how you are around them just to make sure that everything works out. But together you create this beautiful synergy that contains like everything within it. And maybe it's even overwhelming to you or to both of you, but I'm definitely sensing that this connection is like super meaningful. It's not just like a one night stand or anything like that. And let's see now, what does this person or your significant other need from you? What do they need from you? Oops. That's so interesting. I keep pulling out these cards that are very metaphysical. Very cool. Look at these cards. Destiny, universe, they're all very metaphysically oriented, I guess. Look how beautiful this card is, by the way. But here's what I'm getting from it. I feel like, your significant other really needs you to kind of like make a decision and stick with it. To just make a decision and stick with it. If you're going to be in this relationship, you need to be wholeheartedly in this relationship, and that's exactly what they need. And you always have a choice. You always have like a million of different choices, whether to stay or go, or to take a break and then come back. But right now, what they need from you is to really commit and do whatever the heck you say you are going to do. And also to be flexible, to be more flexible, and to be more open to like all kinds of opportunities that come your way, to not be so hung up on the way things quote unquote should be for you or in your world. So to be more open-minded about like how things might be, that not everything is gonna work out obviously according to your plan, and that's fine, that's life. And so they just really need you to be more open-hearted, more open-minded, and to really commit to this relationship. That's what I'm sensing from this one. And then let's see what you need from them, what you need from your significant other in this relationship. So it looks like you need more time. Maybe you're not quite as committed as they are. Maybe you've gone through something traumatic in the past, and it's really hard for you to move on and let go of that and to focus on your new relationship. But it's basically, again, coming back to the beginning, how you feel. You're very torn. It's like on the one hand, you want to be in this relationship. On the other hand, you're really not sure if you do. And so you are playing the waiting game, and this person is like, come on, like, are we together? Are we not? I need you to be more committed and more serious about this. This is so important to me, and I'm just not feeling the same investment from you. So you're kind of like in between the worlds, on the one hand, you're like, okay, like I need to let go of the past, and I need to let this new relationship grow in my life. And so, yeah, it looks like you need a lot more time in order to feel like you're ready for this relationship. And let's see for the final card, a message from your higher self, your guides, your angels, whatever you want to call it, from God. So we're just going to get an advice/message from your guides and your higher self on this relationship. And you know what? I think I'm actually going to pull one card from this deck, the one that I've been using so far, and then I'm going to do one last one from this one, Keepers of the Light. And again, all the links are below the video. Okay, so let's see. So this is your advice about this relationship. Obstacles and challenges. Yikes. So to me it looks like you have to be prepared if you do want this relationship to work out. You have to be prepared that it's not gonna be, unfortunately, a smooth ride. It's not gonna be easy, but also that's the only way we can spiritually evolve and learn, right? There's no other way. Because if everything was easy, then you just would not care enough to even remember it. But this is basically about you kind of being mentally prepared that it's not going to be a walk in the park. It's going to be a challenge. You're going to have to juggle some things. You're going to have to like really know where you stand and what you want. And you're going to have to be very, very attentive to everything that happens in this relationship, to how you feel, to how this other person behaves and how they are towards you. And just really being in touch with your heart and your soul, and knowing that it does have a potential, but it's not going to be easy for you to build this relationship together. So you have to really decide if this is worth it to you. Don't say no just yet, because obviously what's really cool about this relationship is that the energy that the two of you create together is the universe. It's like this amazing, beautiful tandem, that's just full of everything. And so what's really cool about your relationship is that it has this tremendous potential of being such like a rich, deep, beautiful connection, but of course, as I've previously stated, it's not going to be as easy as you had probably hoped it would be. But it's not impossible to make it work. It is possible. It's just a matter of being open-minded, open-hearted, being flexible, being ready to find ways to make things work, even if it seems like it's really hard. You know, at first you're like, oh, is this even worth it? But clearly there's something about this relationship that's really, really deep. So I think that if you really put your best efforts and you really commit to this relationship, you can totally make it work. And okay, let's see this last card, and this is going to be our advice from Keepers of the Light. Maybe I'll even read the guidebook as well. So let's see. Okay, so this is your advice from your higher self and your guides on this relationship. I love this. Infinite abundance, Lord Ganesh. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Nice. Okay, so let's see. I just want to see what the actual guidebook says about this, because usually it gives you more insight in, like, in terms of who the actual character is. Okay, so Ganesh, also known as Ganapataya, is the Hindu elephant-headed god, the son of Lord Shiva and the goddess Parvati. Legend says he received his elephant head as a replacement after his father sliced his human one off when he mistook him for an intruder. Yikes. Ganesh is acknowledged as the Lord who removes obstacles and is much loved by taxi drivers in India because they believe he helps them weave in and out of the crazy traffic. Yeah, that makes sense. Ganesh is a sweet-toothed, life-loving, joyful, dancing, and very approachable god. He will use his light to weave a perfect path for you. And now we also have an extended message. It's important at this time to move beyond the limitations of it's not meant to be and focus on, if this is for my highest good, then the universe will take me there safely. I love this. I feel like it really speaks to these cards as well. The universe will take you there safely. Ganesh is not only bringing a clear light to your external situation, but also helping you clear up any inner conflicts. When obstacles arise, know that they're just reminders that you care about your path and that you have the ability to change your current situation. Ganesh is here to help you. Thank him for clearing the way. To increase your connection to him, you may want to chant in Sanskrit, Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. Here are the actual words, just in case that didn't make much sense. Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. So, wow. Well, it looks like you've got yourself a very interesting relationship. Doesn't look like it's super easy, but it also looks like it's totally worth the work that you're going to put into it. And I definitely encourage you to think of all of the obstacles and challenges that you encounter on this path as a way for you to learn and grow and evolve, and a way for you to connect even more deeply with yourself and with this person. So hopefully this message resonates with you guys and girls. And I look forward to doing more readings for you in the future. Love and light. Have an awesome day or night. Bye.